Hello, welcome back to my channel. I am truly zonked, and on my home planet, I'm considered a delicacy. Okay, welcome back to my playthrough of Green Hill in survival mode in the Spirits of Amazonia map. If you watched the last episode, you would have seen me stammer as I walk around. We're getting our second floor built up here, and we are making great headway, and this is going to be a hell of a base. It's going to be my biggest base I've ever built in this game. So I've gone ahead and done some things. First off is we are in the rainy season. Yep, it is happening now, and it is just not stopping, and yeah, so rain. The other thing I've done is I went ahead and did a bit of housekeeping, cleaned up a bunch of stuff off the ground, built some additional storage items underneath here for, I've got some long stick stuff over here, I got some sticks and small sticks over here. Yeah, so we did a little bit of that. I also did build an additional rack. Oop, I want those nuts. An additional rack for bamboo logs. Something interesting that happened while I was doing that, though, is I did get a spawn of warriors that showed up, and they showed up like right over here. Yeah, just about here. There were 3 of them, and I was able to take them out with little difficulty with my metal arrows. But the thing that struck me as interesting was they came at my storage items over here. So they were definitely in attack the base mode. And the only thing that they really took out was a rope rack, which is fine. But, you know, like I said, they spawned over in that direction, and they headed this way, and they basically attacked the first thing that they ran into. Actually, I don't know why they left this stack of logs alone, but yeah, they attacked a rope rack over here. So what I'm getting to is one thing we don't want them to do is to attack the actual base. Because what happens is if you destroy a foundation, you know, underneath something that with items built on top of it, the whole thing collapses. You know, the whole column. And I definitely don't want that happening. I think what we're going to wind up doing at some point is building some decoy items. Something to occupy them with while, just in case that they spawn in when I don't notice. At least notice right away. Because, yeah, we want them to... yeah, we want to give them some chew toys other than the actual furniture, you know? So, in any case, we're going to get going again here. Let me... Oh, our short bamboo is ready for harvest. Let me take care of this real quickly here. Okay, so I've got those all stored away. Let's check our situation here. It is 5:30, and we're really doing okay for nutrients at the moment. So what I'm going to do, oh, you know what was an interesting thing that happened? Oh, more annoying than interesting. I was chopping down the bamboo trees over here, and you may have noticed me getting mildly upset with a certain bug that happens where when you drop items on the ground, they sometimes appear to just fall through the ground. They just disappear when they tap the ground. That's happened to me with logs. It's happened to me with long sticks, both bamboo and wood. Very annoying when you have to put so much time and energy to gather resources. But one variation of that happened is while I was chopping down these bamboo logs, the trees. You know that point where when the tree is falling, when it switches from the model of the tree to the models of the logs themselves, and it's still falling, but it becomes logs, and it's the logs that fall to the ground. Well, one of the trees, thankfully it was only one tree. I'm watching it fall because I want to pay attention to where the logs are dropping. And as it's falling, the whole thing just disappeared. It just, boop, gone. That moment where it should become falling logs just ceased to exist. And I basically got 0 resources out of a tree. The whole thing just disappeared in midair. Very annoying. Oh, excuse me. Again, thankfully it only happened to one tree. I am going to have to bring this up on the in the discussion boards. So, let's see. It's starting to get dim. It's turning 7. So, you know something? I think... Let me double check my nutrients. I'm still fine for nutrients. Yeah, it's getting dimmer as we go here. Okay. I'm just going to pass the night. Okay. Let us top ourselves up. Okay. Do I have any bananas on me? I do not. Let's see. I do have a pile of soups saved up, so I'm not like hurting for carbs, but I'll take them off a tree if it saves me a step. And this is Harry and Sally and Larry and Barry. Let's see. Let's get ourselves a little bit of food going on here. Yep. We'll go ahead and drink a soup. I've got plenty. Let's see. That's an empty shell. Let's bring that out here to fill. And do I have one that's already mostly drank? No. That's fine. I didn't mean to do that. When you accidentally pick up a shell, it empties it. C'est la vie. Alright. Let's save this. And we are on day 48. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is I'm just gonna build up a stack here. Cross our fingers that none of them disappear through the ground. Okay, let's go head on upstairs. Now, I've made an executive decision in that I am not going to wall in the bottom level. And the reason for that is, you know, I mentioned this in another episode where I was building on Anaconda Island, that yeah, I like it to be an open space underneath. You know, I get trucking back and forth with various types of tasks, and I don't need the base to be more of an obstacle course than it needs to be. And it's already getting rather obstacle-y down there with all the racks that I've made. So I want this to be like the main apartment, so to speak. Okay, let's get all these guys loaded in. I am also considering relocating my ladder into a spot more central into the base. What I've experienced in the past, though, is the game being finicky about allowing you to place one ladder immediately above another ladder. I've done it successfully multiple times. It seems like it should be a very straightforward thing to do, but I have had the game deny me before, just saying nope. It gives you the red frame. You may not pass. So we'll get there when I get there. I'm thinking like put it like smack in the middle, like right here or something like that. So okay, that's let me see. Let me wrap up these two. So that's one log, 5 long sticks. Okay, now let's see if we can throw frames for the remainder of this level. And apparently not. Yeah, well, I mean, not immediately, we'll put it that way. Alright, let's get ourselves a stack of logs going on here. Arg! I blocked myself from getting in. Constantly watching those logs as they drop to see if any are falling through. Actually, I'll just carry 5 with me as I go up the ladder. Oh, yeah. Okay. This is gonna be nuts. Oh, wow. This is... Sorry, I don't have more chatter for you today. There's not a whole lot going on in my head. Oh, that's on a good day as well, so... Just getting lost in the game here. Oh, you know, looking at this makes me think of the old kids game Pick Up Sticks. And let me tell you, even as a little kid, I hated pickup sticks. It was just a dumbass game. I don't know why it gets picky about which ones I can't pick up there. Why are they dropping on my head? Oh my god, things are all flying. This is just silliness. Oh, spider, 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 spider. Where are you? I heard you. He's in there somewhere. Oh, I see him. Where? Gotcha. Not this time. Oh, you know something? I figured out a little mystery of something that happened in the previous episode. You might have seen that I was carrying some bamboo logs, and I was walking up the log that brings you back up to the camp here, and I slipped and fell off and injured myself. The weird part being that when I fell, I not only injured myself from the fall, but I picked up a fever. Ah, crap. Get out of here.
Bad kid, now it's my papa.
Dick. Okay, before I was so rudely interrupted. Yeah, so I slipped off the log, fell and injured myself, but also mysteriously picked up a fever. And I couldn't figure out how that happened. It didn't make any sense. It's not like I got infected or anything. It just happened immediately. What I noticed on rewatching the video, though, is when I fell off the log, I fell on top of a stingray. And so I got stung. So that's where the fever came from. Did I not load up? Did I use 10? Oh, whatever. So yeah, so the interesting, part of that now becomes, okay, how did I get the fever? Instead, it's now, how did I not get poisoned? Now the stingrays don't have a terribly strong level of poison. I think it's only level 1. And there was one other time where I ran right into a snake, and he did. He got me, and I did not get poisoned. So I'm wondering, is there a level of resistance that builds up to poison? I don't know. I'm just kind of thinking out loud right now. Alrighty. I'd say we're in the home stretch, but I don't think there's going to be enough logs. Let's see. Got 9 here. 2 up there, it's 11, so that's not quite 3. Okay. 3 frames to go. And this level is ready for roofing. In fact, that's the thing of it now, is that we're gonna have to wait for my bamboo grove to regrow over here. That's gonna be a few days. So next episode we're gonna start roofing that and turning that into a livable space. So okay, I think that's gonna do it for now, folks. I want to thank you for joining me. Sorry if this wasn't the most exciting episode, but we got some things done here today. So I hope you enjoyed this. Please like and subscribe; it would help me out a lot. And stay healthy and take care out there.